Now let's look at short exercise 1-12. Okay, and short exercise 1-12 is on page 37 of your text. And this is where we're actually going to go through and start preparing our income statements, or our financial statements. And we're going to start with the income statement. Now, I will tell you one of the most important things you can get out, or you're going to get out of this class, is you need to know how to prepare financial statements. And you need to know how to record journal entries and know your debits, credits, and accounts. Okay? You've got to know this going forward to be successful. Make sure you understand these concepts and these first few chapters that we're doing. Okay? So let's look at exercise 12. It says, prepare the income statement of Elegant Arrangements for the year ended December 31st, 2014. Elegant Arrangements has just completed operations for the year ended December 31st, 2014, and this is the third year of operations for the company. The following data have been assembled for the business. So we're going to start with the heading of our income statement. Anytime we're doing a statement for the financial statements, we're always going to start with the company's name. All right, so we've got Elegant Arrangements. So that's the first thing. The next thing is we're going to identify what statement we're preparing. So here we're preparing the income statement. Then we'll identify what period it's for. So the income statement is, we're going to show activity for a period of time. All right, we're not going to do it for just one day. So we're going to do it for this whole year, because that's what they're asking us to do. We're going to do year ended December 31st, 2014. Now, it can be for a year. We could be doing this on a monthly basis. We could do it on a weekly basis. So if it were monthly, it would say month ended. Or if it was weekly, it would say for the week ended. All right? So that's our heading. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to identify the revenue accounts. So we're going to start with our revenue items and list those first. All right? So as I'm looking up here, we've got service revenue right here. So I'm going to put service revenue. And it's $74,000. All right. So service revenue is $74,000. Oops. So there's our revenue. If we had other revenue items, we don't see any here. They would be listed here as well. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to list our expenses. Now, expenses are going to be listed in descending order from their total. So we'll look for all of our expenses and identify what our expenses are, and then we'll list them in that descending order. So I see insurance expense. We've got utilities and rents expense, salaries expense, and that's it. Okay, so the first item we're going to list are salaries expense. Then we'll list rent, because that's the next largest, insurance, let's move these down. Okay, we've got rent expense was $13,000. We've got insurance expense. Oops. Which is $4,000. Then we've got utilities expense. All right. So the reason why I'm putting all of the expenses over here to the left, because they're all in the same category here. If we had multiple revenue items, I would have done the same thing, listed them here and totaled them over here. This just gives us a cleaner look of the income statement and gives us a total. So like here, we're going to put total expenses. Excuse me, and that's going to give us our clean total here. So we can see that clearly that 60,100 is being subtracted from our service revenue to get our net income. And it just makes it look cleaner overall. Okay, and people that are reading the financials can pinpoint exactly what the totals are. So now we're going to take revenues less our expenses. Remember, that's how we calculate net income or loss. And that gives us 13,000 net income. Okay, because it's a positive number, revenues are greater than expenses, it's net income. If this was a negative number, we would have a net loss, and we would say net loss here. Okay, so that's what our income statement is going to look like. All right, you make sure you practice this, and the biggest thing is going to be identifying what's expenses, what's revenues, and remembering what goes on which statement. All right, so there's our income statement.